is time to turn on all electric devices. Fasten your seatbelts. Seats in the upright and locked position, because it is time for the Sultana Nation Rodeo Showdown Round. Hi everyone, I'm rodeo announcer Gary Gross, and this afternoon, alongside Kevin Littlelight and Russell Redcrow, we're going to introduce to you the wildest rodeo in the West. We've come down to all the money, marbles, string, and junk. It's on the line. Over $125,000 in cash and prizes will be awarded here this afternoon. Let me ask you, are you ready to have a good time here with us today? Now, hold on. Wait just one moment. Last weekend I was down in Ogden, Utah, and when I asked the Americans that question, heck, they almost tore the roof down. Come on, Canada, let me hear from you. Are you ready to have a good time here today? Hey, we're going to have a great time, and we'd certainly like for you to be a part of all of the action. At this time, we direct our attention to the south side of our arena as we meet and welcome the opening ceremonies of our Showdown Round.
One of the superstars in the game. This is Travis Merchant and Peyote of the Bar C5 string of bareback horses. A great red roan money horse. This is the one that can take Merchant to the pay window. 69 points in the long go.
Okay, lift now! Lift!
He says, I'm ready, Travis Merchant. Watch this man ride. Toes turned out, smooth as silk underwear. Here is our Regina, Saskatchewan cowboy. Chute number 5, and he is the reigning Indian World Champion from Farmington, New Mexico. This is Ty Fast Tapatat, and he has drawn Bar C5's Good Shepherd. 81 points or better is going to make him the leader in the average. And this is another one of those great horses. This is the Indian World Champion Bareback Horse of the Year. This guy's a talent. You bet he is.
Is tough. Comes in scoring at 9 and 7. We're happy 10.3 or more rapid ball games between. We can switch it up right here. Hold your breath, please, and thank you for those 6 seconds to elapse. No, we're going to tag you with 9 points. 18-7-year-old Louis Plan. Check out the Regular James, 2 rats and a hooey, Montana style, and there is your number 1 man right now. 18.7 on 2. Here is a 6-time qualifier to the International Indian Finals Rodeo. Brings in a 7 and 2 into our Showdown Round. The top 4 in the average immediately following this event will go into it. So a 6.1 or quicker. Move their many great horses into the lead. Who's never won the show? Dr. Ross on his right now. We got a turn and burn. Yeah! Well, once all 4 of those feet hit the air, our official Jim Dunn drops his flag. The ladies score in Karen stopped their stopwatches. He won 6 and 6, give him 13 and 8. Right now slides him second in the average. We look at the replay, gets a good haze. Now he gets down, and we were talking about these rubberneck steers. That one, the momentum just not there to fall him down. So currently second place in the average on 2. Central, 6 and 1, 11 and 4.
Well, that's going to take us now to a former all-around champion of the world. This is going to be Jay Lewis. Vernon, British Columbia, splits half his time there, half his time up near Lac La Biche, and he has drawn Bob from the Bar C5 Rodeo Company. 1996 all-around cowboy of the Indian World Finals. He's one of our pickup men and quickly got his saddle bronc gear on. Now there you see he's got that buck rein, hornless saddle. Friends, this is going to be a beautiful sight to watch, but perhaps the most difficult to master. It started way back at the turn of the century. They brought the wildest bronc in from off of the hills, tossed him inside a wooden corral out on the range. The cowboy who rode the horse the longest, he was taken back to the local saloon.
Yep.
His prize, a mug of beer and a $5 Stetson hat.
Ooh.
Now the game has changed because the purse money here this weekend, $5,000 added.
That's changed, all right.
The breeding of the saddle bronc horses, like Bar C5, a lot of these stock contractors have a born to buck program. And the style of the saddle bronc riding game has changed as
Gary,
well.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And this is Jay Lewis. That horse being a little bit waspy inside the chutes right now, as you can see on our Far West super screen. That was back then. Today it looks a little something like this.
Go on, Jay, go on!
Watch this kid ride. He's a talent. You bet he is.
Let's stay down there in Montana, in the blue skies here. And let's go and pick up Sam Bird. His partner, Ronnie, not afraid. The Bird family, once again, back this year, our Super Nation Rodeo saw two daughters, Sam and Joe, and Brittany in breakaway roping and in the barrel racing. Mr. Sam Bird is an inductee into the Montana Professional Rodeo Hall of Fame. He's going to be on the heading side. Ronnie, buddy, pardon my parting words, but you cannot be afraid to take your money's shot. A little deep down in the order of things, but we've seen in our other previous events a couple of winners mid-pack. These guys come in number 7 after one run. 8 seconds flat is the time that they break to us. We're still moving and going, about 13 and 8 are quicker, going to move them in. Sam Bird says, go ahead, giddy up. He's got to stick that head of the ball there. Now, Ronnie, don't get free. Go ahead, buddy, take your shot. Yeah. Well, they're going to face up. We're clean in the field. Ranford Central says we're clean as well. We're going to be a little Wayne Gretzky action. 9 and 9. Give them 17 and 9 on 2. 17 and 9 on 2. Team of the 2012 NMAX Team Rodeo. Jackson Lewis. Casey Cummings. A force not to reckon with. Jackson Lewis, Vernon, British Columbia, a former Canadian Finals Rodeo qualifier. He's got to have Casey Cummings, many times an Indian National Finals Rodeo qualifier. Both of them are excellent with the teaching of youth. Lewis from ran into the lead. 9 and 3 1. 9 and 3 1. That's not even in their vocabulary. Jackson Lewis. Now let's go to Casey Cummings. Plain and clean, high to 6 and 8, 12 and 2 on 2, your champion.
And this cowgirl and her horse Candy, they've had a hot spring as she's a natural southpaw. Goes to that first barrel. Now matches moves nicely back to the right one. And To the final one we go, and she's going to come around. Kels, it's a dash for cash. Down the home stretch we go. Her time, 18:79 by 2/100ths of a second. Puts her in 11th place, 18:79.
Would y'all like to see some wild Brahma bull riding? Make a little noise, stomp your feet, clap your hands, hoot, holler, shout, and whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the matchup of the weekend. This is going to be Cat Clifford, and he has drawn What's Up Man of the Prescott Bull Band. Big Red Bull. Really honest, always comes out and makes a nice ride. Here's a young man who last weekend down in standoff, the only qualified ride, spurred one for 86 points. Cat Clifford, one of our PBR bull riders. This guy, a great singer, songwriter. But we get set for him to go. Good expectations on this ride. Cat Clifford, American bull rider. What's Up Man of the Prescott Bull Band. Let's help him. He can't hear you. Let's welcome him to Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Nice ride, Cat.
As they pass their way to the Figure Eight, and the half a mile of
Band Construction Limited on one. Let's do it. The horn and the charge is underway, and the boys in black and pink are picked tonight as Glenn Ridgeville and Gallagher has just the limited first to hit the racetrack. His hand eating oil seal incorporated and Bob Van Eaton 4 speed up a little bit of dust, and we pick up a former Calgary Stampede track record holder, Gallagher Construction, and Glenn Ridgeville out in front as they set up for the backstretch drive. Ridgeville and Gallagher Construction, specializing in building oil field leases and roads, and tonight he's opening up the gap and building that lead. But don't count Van Eaton and Van Eaton Oilfield Incorporated out just yet. Your asphalt seal coating and maintenance specialist rounding that third turn, and now they're about to point them westbound and down. Bashaw, the louder you cheer, the quicker they'll get here. Ridgeville and Gallagher Construction Limited. One more late charge by Van Eaton, but Glenn gets there by a...
Gary Gross reminding you that as long as there's a sunset, there will be a west.